Hello YouTube, this is an alcohol review of Jameson's Triple Triple. According to the label, 750ml bottle, 40% alcohol by volume, triple distilled, triple cask, bourbon, sherry, and chestnut casks, Irish whiskey. It says here, extra smooth, layers of flavor, and tasting notes on the front label, stating velvety notes of toffee, cocoa, and toasted almonds with an extra drop of smoothness. My question is, what does smoothness taste like? Is it like vanilla-y? Is it strawberry-like? Like cinnamon? Smoothness? According to the back, very short little blurb, talks about combination of sherry and oak, or I'm sorry, sherry and bourbon casks, which would be your oak bourbon, with a portion further matured in chestnut casks. So yeah, there you go. An extra emphasis on this smoothness. Screw on top. Pour a little bit more back into my glass again. There we are. And this is what we get. It is a nice caramel with heavy yellow notes, as to be expected, to be honest. The nose is heavy on the lemon and heavy on the toffee, with vanilla coming up to smooth things out. Various other spices, my nose can't quite define it. I can tell they're there, but I cannot quite define what they are. A nuttiness, a smokiness. Back to the toffee again. Lots of time I get stone fruit, but not this time. It's a nice nose. There's a hint of the burn, hint of the alcohol that comes out. Nothing too offensive. So, nice enough. Just, it's all as expected. And that's the part that's not expected. As light as it is on the nose, it's got a really strong flavor profile. The problem with the profile is that it is kind of layered, kind of not. It's really jam-packed in there. With some bourbons that have the layers, you literally can just piece out. And as it fades off the palate, another row of something comes up, another flavor profile comes in, and you get those layers. Other ones, it's all just sort of jammed together like mud. This kind of floats in between. You get hit with fruit notes, especially when it comes to lemon. That comes out strong, as well as other various fruity notes along that line. Then the spices come out, but they are really, really closely combined with that ethanol, to my palate, burnt rubber flavor profile. Meaning you don't really get a chance to enjoy that toffee, enjoy that roasted nuts that you taste in there. They are just so tightly packed that you'd miss it and go straight to the burnt rubber, the ethanol, the alcohol part of it all. There's a light burn that comes out, not enough to be offensive, but enough to let you know that you're having an adult beverage. So that's not too bad. but there's enough of that ethanol flavor that comes out that it starts to lose points. Now, is this bad? Not really. There's better out there. There's so much worse out there. Maybe with an ice cube would help shave off some of the harsh edges to it. In a cocktail, which I have had this in, I expected all those negative notes to rob you the flavor and the enjoyment of a nice cocktail. It does not. It actually adds on and gives them a very nice grounding flavor profile to it. So it's good that way. The price point on this, at least where I was able to find it, had it fairly cheap, at least in comparison to many of the other whiskeys out there. And so it warrants itself on that line to be a cocktail whiskey. Instead of having it neat, well, Skitters. Having it neat, you end up getting a lot of the negative traits that want to come out. So, the mouthfeel is watery, which is fine. Don't like drinking syrup. The hang time is about medium to on the long side, meaning the flavor that hits you, flavor profiles stay with you for quite a bit, but nothing too outlandish. So it's nice on that part. If you like long hang times, it's not heavy enough to say, oh, this is going to be a nice winter sipper. It's not light enough to say this is a good summer sipper. So it kind of floats in between. It's just one of the ones where you can just pick your time of year for it. But it goes back to the fact that as neat, it's harsh enough on the edges to not warrant or not being very good neat, but it's not harsh enough to say, oh, this is not a good bourbon. Like I said, it kind of, whiskey, Irish whiskey. It kind of floats in there. As a matter of fact, Irish whiskey tends to be on the soft side of the palate profile for my flavors, for my taste. And this is actually on the stronger end of what I've ever had for a Irish whiskey. This tastes to me more along the lines of an American whiskey. So if you like your Jack Daniels, you like your Wild Turkey, you like your, Evan Williams, this would float in there with them. It would sit well with amongst that company, with its strength. They are also types of whiskeys I would put in a cocktail rather than to eat it neat, drink it neat. My apologies. So take that with a grain of salt. It's, like I said, for the price point, not bad. To be quite honest, yeah. It tastes better than a cheap whiskey, but you're getting it on a cheap whiskey dollar. But as for going out of your way to get it, to find it, I'd have my reservations. I would put more effort into a different bourbon or a different whiskey than this one. But if it was there, it's worth it, I guess. Like I said, price point wise, worth it. See what you think. This is Jameson Triple. Any comments down below, be warmly accepted. As always, or better yet, go out, buy it, and try it, and let the rest of the YouTube spirits community, I'm gonna get that to stick, the YouTube spirits community know your thoughts on Jameson Triple. And see what you guys think. Because I'm just some dude out in the middle of nowhere, so somebody out there with a better nose, I'm sure, could greatly appreciate it more than I, but It's okay. Until next time, keep on drinking.